Welcome, everyone. I am absolutely thrilled to have you here for another explainer. Today, we're looking at a story that honestly feels like it was ripped straight out of a science fiction novel. But I assure you, it is a very real and a very tragic historical reality. We're going to explore a lost future, a future that was literally right in our grasp over a century ago. Today, we're diving deep into the source material detailing the story of the man who tried to give the entire world free energy. It's an epic tale of incredible genius, boundless ambition, and, unfortunately, heartbreaking greed. So, I really want you to stop and think about this for a second. What if electricity was entirely free and totally wireless? Imagine walking outside, looking up the sky in your neighborhood, and seeing absolutely zero power lines. No massive grid, just a clear sky. Imagine a world where energy isn't some product you buy from a massive utility company, but something that is just everywhere, available to everyone as freely as the air we breathe. It sounds impossible, right? Kind of like utopian fiction. But the historical documents we're examining today show us that not only was this a dream, it was a proven reality. Let's look at exactly how this incredible journey started. Okay, let's dive right into this. Picture it, it's the 1890s. In a dark, vintage-lit laboratory, the brilliant inventor Nikola Tesla is just peacefully holding a glowing glass light bulb in his bare hand. And there were absolutely no wires attached to that bulb. None. It begs the question, what if the world never needed power lines? Well, over a century ago, this one man proved it was possible. He literally held the future right in the palm of his hand. Now, Tesla didn't just stay cooped up in his lab keeping this to himself. After proving wireless power, he hit a massive public milestone at the 1893 Chicago World's Fair. Imagine the fairgrounds at night, suddenly illuminating as thousands of bright, glowing electric street lamps turned on all at once, perfectly reflecting on the water below. It was pure magic to the people who witnessed it. It totally proved the power of alternating current. But after eliminating the world with alternating current, Nikola Tesla had an even bigger dream. He was already working on a master plan for a global wireless system. Now, what's really interesting about this is how that dream actually took shape. He designed the Wardenclyffe Tower, a massive structure built to transmit free wireless electricity to the entire globe. Just let that sink in for a moment. He wasn't trying to power a city. He wanted to build a single hub designed to wirelessly power the entire Earth. So how exactly does something like that work? Well, the mechanics are breathtaking. Step one was to build a 187-foot giant wooden tower to essentially plug into the planet itself. Step two, utilize the Earth's own atmosphere. And step three, send that power anywhere. Literally, by using the Earth's own atmosphere, the tower could send power anywhere without a single wire. Imagine massive glowing purple lightning bolts shooting into a dark, stormy night sky. It was a true engineering marvel meant to tap into the sky itself to distribute energy globally. But, this is exactly where brilliant, world-changing science runs headfirst into human greed. So the crucial point here is that Tesla's goal was pure technological philanthropy, transmitting entirely free wireless electricity to the globe. His investors, however, they had a completely different goal. Put a meter on energy so they could charge money for it. This is where the whole dream hits a brick wall. If energy is free and wireless, you can't fence it in, you can't charge everyday people a monthly fee for it. But when his wealthy investors realized they could not put a meter on free energy, they completely cut his funding. Which brings our story, and this massive technological momentum, to a cold, dramatic halt. The once promising 187-foot giant tower just stood there, completely silent. It was entirely abandoned, covered in snow in the middle of a cold, desolate winter field. The world was standing right on the absolute brink of an energy revolution, and instead, the tower just sat there, frozen and starved of the capital it needed to change the world. But guys, the tragedy doesn't just end with it sitting there abandoned. The project was deliberately destroyed. Industrial workers were literally brought in to dismantle the dream, using heavy ropes and sledgehammers to tear down this massive wooden tower. You can almost see the dust and debris falling to the ground as a monumental leap forward in human history was reduced to splinters. The project was deliberately destroyed, and Tesla was left bankrupt and forgotten by the world. Which brings us to a really powerful quote from the source material that sums this all up so perfectly. Today, we are trapped in a web of expensive wires, forever haunted by the free world Tesla tried to give us. It brilliantly and tragically illustrates our modern reality. We're completely surrounded by this messy, ugly tangle of thick, black power lines that block out the beautiful sunset skies. It's this heavy, incredibly expensive web of infrastructure, completely overshadowing the luminous, free world we could have inherited. And honestly, that leaves us with a really haunting question to end on. Are we forever trapped in the web they built? It is a wild historical what if that literally impacts us every single time we look up at a telephone pole or, pay our monthly electricity bills. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. If this story fascinated you and you want to uncover more hidden history with us, please make sure to hit like and subscribe. We have so many more incredible stories to decode together. Until next time, keep questioning the world around you and never stop learning.